Yeah, there's 13 beers on tap.
It's a labor of love for Todd Button and his wife Erica.
Well, because I love beer. I love the history of it. I love how it tastes. I love what it does with food. I love how it brings people together. It's beer is a part of human history for almost 10,000 years.
Button Brew House in Marana is celebrating 1 year in business, priding itself on high quality, locally brewed craft beer.
That's one of the best things about doing this is I get to get up every day and do something I believe in and I'm passionate about. I come to work and I make beer. And then the best part of that is sharing it with other people. And there's nothing like standing on the other side of that bar and seeing somebody try one of your beers and go, wow, this is fantastic.
Yeah, this is kind of my culture. This is where I like to be. So if I'm going out, I like places like this. Because they're small, people that you can talk to, they know what they're doing. Yeah, I like this.
A home brewer himself and craft beer connoisseur, Brandon came down from Phoenix to take home some Marana malted grain.
Oh yeah, anywhere I go, I want to see what's local. I travel a lot for work, so wherever I happen to be, I want to know what's going on there. I don't need to mass produce anything.
There's a lot of work that goes into making beer.
Yeah, there certainly is, and even more work in getting something like this going.
Yeah.
So it took my wife and I over 4 years from the day we decided to do it, to write our business plan, get the proper education, come up with the capital, and put everything on the line to do something that we believe in. Really
Coinciding with the first year celebration, Todd is brewing a special blend in these whiskey barrels.
So in these barrels, these are Whiskey Del Bach barrels, by the way, by our local distiller, Hamilton. And in this beer, we have our collaboration beer that we brewed with Arizona Beer House and 1912 Brewing Company. It's a Russian Imperial Milk Stout brewed with a boatload of lactose sugar, chocolate rye malt, and chocolate wheat malt. And then we chose to pull a little bit of that off and put it in these barrels. And it gives a hint of whiskey, oak, and a hint of smoke for the Dorado barrels that we used and when we blend this beer together in the final package.
The creativity of craft beer extends well beyond the brewing process, especially when it comes to naming this malted masterpiece.
This is the barrel-aged version of One Hell of a Caucasian.
I like that name.
So the name was created by Alan at 1912 Brewing Company when we first created this beer 2 years ago. And one of his and the owner of Arizona Beer House, and mine too, our favorite movies is The Big Lebowski. Mm-hmm. And there's a scene in there that says, hey, that's one hell of a Caucasian, Jackie, because we were trying to create a beer that's kind of like a White Russian.
Yeah, salute.
What takes you somewhere